Hey everybody, today is Thursday, April 18th, 2019. Just a brief video here. I didn't get on last night at 10 o'clock. When I got home, I pretty much went to bed. My depression hit me way harder than anything else yet. I know I said I was going to go into detail explaining like what all happened and stuff, and I still plan on doing that. So hopefully Friday night I'll get a live stream going after work, or if not, then Saturday. It'll be hopefully one of the two. But I had my hearing yesterday, as everybody knows. I'm gonna keep this short and simple, I guess for the moment, just so if anybody's wondering. So I ended up showing up to the hearing. I only had one person there with me at the hearing, so that watched exactly what I thought was going to happen. Just like I quoted you guys, that it's going to be a screw job by the court system, and it definitely is. I have no faith in law enforcement. I have no faith in the judicial system. I have no faith in attorneys. Nothing. Politicians. Anybody in the government sector, I have no faith in anybody whatsoever. And yesterday really topped that cake off for me. So the hearing was at 3:45 p.m. And according to my paperwork, it was supposed to be in front of Stephen Wenzel, the same guy that dismissed or denied my restraining order against my ex. And unfortunately not. So that was a complete big lie according to the paperwork, because it actually ended up being in front of Michael Thompson. Anybody that lives in Kandiyohi County, if anybody ends up in court and gets this guy as a judge, I feel sorry for you, because I'll tell you now, you're going to get screwed. So he's definitely, he comes in with the big grumpy look on his face, all pissed off. He looked like he was disgusted that I was even there without an attorney. He looked disgusted that he's even dealing with such a case. It's kind of sad that, I don't know, I knew, I kind of felt like I wasn't going to get a fair shake from the very beginning, just looking at the way, he was, the way he acted there, the way he looked, or any of that stuff. And I already knew I kind of wasn't, because obviously, attorneys eventually become judges, down the road, and so Michael Thompson used to be an attorney back in the day, so obviously I see where he's going with his deal. But anyways, so we went in. Of course, my ex and her attorney got to plead their case first. They labeled everything that was stated in the paperwork. I pled my case, and the judge basically, in a sense, not saying it bluntly that I was an idiot or stupid, basically was calling me stupid or ignorant or uneducated. He goes that I came in there unprepared, which I was not unprepared. I had all the paperwork that I had. I pled the exact facts that there are, because it states in the paperwork, like I said, that if one parent or one spouse files a divorce hearing, then the other spouse cannot file until either that one is dismissed, or they can go ahead and continue with that one. Well, they were filing it there, and they were already, filing for default on me or whatever before any jurisdiction was ever determined, or before it was ever determined to be dismissed. Which leads me to believe that they already knew the answer to the outcome of that case, because obviously there's inside connection between attorneys and judges. If you've got an attorney, you're more likely to win in a case. If both people have attorneys, then it's usually the one who pays more money or spends more money is going to more likely win, because that means their attorney's going to work harder for them. Attorneys are expensive. I mean, everybody knows that. Most people can't afford attorneys in the world of today, and the public appointed ones don't mean squat to you, because they won't do you justice. They don't care. So I went through, pled my case and stuff like that, and the judge basically looked at me and goes, well, a suggestion to you is to hire an attorney. And fight the case, because just lo and behold, he dismissed the case. I mean, obviously, I'm going to get to that point anyways, but he dismissed the case here, and I already had a feeling of this beforehand, and I told you guys that, and I knew it just because of the pure fact that she has an attorney, and I kind of know how that works. So, but he tried to tell me that basically that to hire an attorney, again, one that I cannot afford. If I could afford an attorney, why would I be showing up pro se? And on top of that, obviously if he looks at any of the paperwork regarding the divorce, he's going to see that they're trying to, get me to pay her $3,000 for a goddamn attorney. It's bullshit. I shouldn't have to pay for her crap. She's the one that went and hired that goddamn attorney. That ain't my problem. That's her expense, not my expense, her expense. This isn't a criminal proceeding. This is a divorce hearing. So, but I'm not paying her attorney. I don't care what they do to me. I'm telling you guys now that it doesn't matter what you do to me, because at this point, I've given up. I've totally given up. Like, I've had it. I'm tired of the system screwing me. I'm tired of my exes screwing me. Like I said, the only one that has any kind of remote dignity, or that I have even a slight respect for, is my first ex-wife, because she's at least, her and her husband or whatever have, gotten my daughters adopted. I'm not saying that I condone any of her behavior before that, or how she treated me before that, how she used me for the child support before that, how the one-sided view is, and how my girls ended up hating me and not knowing me because of her. I'm not excusing her from that. That there is no excuse for that. In all my marriages that I've ever been in, out of the 3, I've been respectful to all 3 of them. And I've done a lot, and I've bent over backwards. I've gone out of my way for them, and all I ever got was pretty much a slap in the face, cheated on, used, abused. I mean, you name it. It's bogus. And this last hearing, this last divorce, has finally put it over the top for me. So my plan is I'm going to try to sell off everything that I own, that I can possibly sell off, in cash only. And I'm going to stash that cash away someplace safe and private and quiet, where nobody can touch it except for me. Because the moment I put it in a bank account, I guarantee you, her and her nasty attorney is going to try to come after that next. Or even my second ex's, and her and her attorney or whatever, if she gets one, they're going to come after me too. But ultimately, I'm going to, once I definitely get the official paperwork, whatever, from Grand Forks County, stating that they found in her favor and that I in default and give her what she wants, is the moment that I put my 2-week notice in at both my jobs, both my game. Well, I'm going to tell you what it is. I don't give a crap anymore, because I won't be working there much longer anyways. My GameStop and my security job. So, I'm going to end up putting my 2 weeks in, and I'm just going to call it done, and I'm just going to, for whatever I can do to survive for the remainder of the time, I will, until the day comes where I will not go to jail. I will not. I don't care. I honestly don't care anymore. I'm not going to go to jail. But I'd make sure I, take care of that before that ever happens. So, but ultimately sell off all my stuff. I'm going to end up losing my car. I've already emailed my mother. I know she's got some stuff of mine in their basement there, whatever, storage. I'm going to find some time to travel up there and go through that stuff and toss it in a garbage, throw it away, or destroy, or whatever needs to be done. Basically eliminating all that stuff, though. After I get that, then I don't have nothing left there. Sell off everything in my apartment, little by little. And then I don't know. And it's probably going to go... I'm going to travel, do a few things that I want to do before my time comes. So, I've kind of come to establish here, based off, the no-shows of, I've plastered this by video multiple times. I like so giving people the opportunity to come and watch me get screwed by the system, but ultimately nobody showed up except for one person, and I do thank that person very much for showing up. at least I know there's at least one person out there that somehow in some way cares about me. I don't know. When you think you got friends and you realize you don't have friends because they aren't there to support you, they don't want to listen to anything you have to say, pretty much. They don't care about your problems in your life. They don't give you a shoulder to lean on or any of that stuff. It's sad, and I've come to establish that, I really don't have any friends, and I got people that try to pretend to be my friend, but, like, who tries to hang out with me, really, or who tries to hang out with me without wanting something in return, or, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I just don't. Life is too short, and, this is why I don't trust anybody. My philosophy, like most other people's maybe in this world, but at least mine, DTA, don't trust anyone. I don't. It's not just the government. I especially don't trust the government, period, but so anyways, I wanted you all to know, whether it matters to you or not, at least you got your information. You know that I got screwed. You can throw your parties, you can drink it up, you can laugh at me, you can point your fingers, celebrate, whatever. I don't care. People have gotten their wishes. That people love to watch me sit in misery. They like to see me down and out. Because to them it's humor, it's enjoyment. It's no different than a bully being a bully. The bully gets a rise out of it, knowing that they're getting, their satisfaction of seeing somebody miserable or hurting or whatever, But at least you guys know. I'm going to leave it at that, I guess. I know that I stopped taking my medications. I decided enough's enough of that. It doesn't matter anymore anyway, so I'm just not going to take my medications anymore that I need to take. If my health goes to hell, I really don't give a shit. My health is already going downhill, and the people don't care, and the VA doesn't care anyway, so I'm just there for, their amusement and for them to earn a paycheck, Like I said, VA is government related, so obviously you know that they don't care. So, anyways, I just thought I'd brief you real quick on that. So you guys, if you guys want to start celebrating and partying for my misery, feel free to do so. Otherwise, like I said, hopefully either Friday night or Saturday night. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But I just want to, give a special shout out to Judge Michael Thompson of the Kandiyohi County Courthouse. Thanks a lot for definitely helping to ruin another family, ruining a life, for taking away my daughter from me, for granting their wishes so she can keep my daughter from me, because that is their ultimate goal, is to keep my daughter Tegan. Yes, my soon-to-be ex-wife Jamie is keeping my daughter Tegan from me. She is withholding her from me. She will not let me see my child, and so is her attorney. So Diane Schull from Brudvik Law Office, special shout out to you. Congratulations on your victory. Congratulations for being just as corrupt as that judge. Congratulations as well for wrecking another, for taking a father away from her daughter, just like my other exes did to my other kids, taking me away from them. And it looks like I've been punched here. Sorry, I see black and blue, but that's obviously part of the being tired. And my health being crappy too. That doesn't help any better. But anyways, Diane Schull, Brudvik Law Office, congratulations. I hope you're partying and celebrating and having a good old time, and I hope you feel good about yourself. I hope you feel good with the fact that you just took a father out of a daughter's life and wrecked a relationship between a father and daughter. To my soon-to-be ex-wife, Jamie, I hope you feel good about yourself too. Congratulations on your victory as well. I guess that makes you top notch, that you can go spend $3,000 on an attorney and, try to get me to fork it over. Not happening. And if you think you're going to win, not happening, because I guarantee you I will make sure I will not pay a dime in child support if I have to. I will stop my jobs, and I'm going to stop my jobs when that kicks in. And I will not. I don't care. Throw me in jail. That just makes you look even worse. So congratulations to you, Michael Thompson of the Kandiyohi County Courthouse, every staff that's involved in that courthouse. for Stephen Wenzel for not taking over that case too, because I'm sure, nevertheless, you probably agree with Michael Thompson. So congratulations to all of you for wrecking that that relationship that my daughter had with me and my relationship that I had with my daughter. I appreciate that. You know, it's bad enough having 4 kids ripped from my life or whatever. You might as well add a 5th. My last and final child, my last and final time to be a father in my child's life, and you've taken that away once again. So, I know I wish the worst karma. It's the worst thing I want to say, but I wish the worst karma on all of you. And I hope that karma, bad karma, comes back in twofold for you, you know, or tenfold, sorry, tenfold for you. I really, really hope to God it does, you know, so you can get a taste of your own medicine of what you did to me, that I hope you all suffer the same consequences in return. So, and I have no respect for Michael Thompson, for the way he acted towards me and for the way he treated me in that courtroom and the way he looked at me and the way he made me felt like a freaking idiot. I have no respect for you, and I hope to God you burn, and I hope to God they get you off that bench sooner than later, because you don't deserve to be behind that bench. You have no integrity whatsoever, no common morals, and no sense whatsoever. So I seriously hope all of you get what you deserve. So, in the worst way possible. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. My lunch is about wrapped up here at work. So, like I said, tonight I got to work my other job, so I'm not gonna be able to do it tonight. But hopefully tomorrow night after I get done with work, and sometime after 8:30, hopefully maybe by 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'll try to do a live stream depending upon how I feel tomorrow. If not, then maybe Saturday, since I'll be on a little earlier because I'll be done with work at 6. Maybe I'll shoot for a 7 o'clock time frame on Saturday. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, because I know that my ex and her attorneys and the judges are enjoying it, and every other person who pretends to be a friend and isn't really truly a friend, I'm sure you're enjoying it and loving it. And if any of my other exes are watching, hey, I'm sure you guys are probably loving this too. So, you know, you guys can have the last laugh if you want, but I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. So, for out of the sincerity of my heart, I'm going to wish all the good people in this world a good day. And those people know who they are. As far as the rest of the people, I wish you all the worst day. Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you want to watch more misery and get some more laughs and more humor and stuff like that, feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on those notifications for upcoming videos so you guys can have your amusement and enjoyment at my expense. Have a good day.